everybody. My name is Refila Matafeng. Welcome to Encounter's Documentary Film Festival's Q&A session of the incredible film Countrywomen. Joining me today is the director of this film, Marta Solano. Marta, it's so amazing to have you here. Thank you so much, and I'm really looking forward to our conversation.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be selected in this festival. Thank you.
So before we get into the film itself, Countrywomen is a trip to the invisible reality found in the frontier of the rural world. It immerses us into the world of stock breeders, a physically demanding occupation where sheer will and determination are required. The film foregrounds the diligent work of women involved in agriculture and stock breeding. And before we get into the film itself, Marta, could you tell us a little bit more about your background and your work?
Of course. I am a director and a screenwriter in Burbuja Films. That is a small audiovisual company in Cantabria. We are in the north of Spain. We are two persons, my partner, Álvaro de la Hoz, and I. We make corporative videos, documentaries, fiction, short films, publicity.
That's absolutely incredible. And just to start talking about the film itself, I was taken aback just by the beautiful imagery, and the landscapes are absolutely breathtaking. And the film basically just gives us a small glimpse into the daily lives of these women as they live and work on the farm. And I just enjoyed seeing this beautiful intersection between their roles as mothers, as wives, as individuals, and as farmers. And one of the things that I really enjoyed, it was so astounding, is just the compositional quality and the framing. It was just so incredible to see. Marta, could you talk to us a little bit more about your visual and creative approach when making this film?
Thank you for your words. I like to hear it. I study anthropology in Barcelona University, and this career influenced me in my work. I like to introduce the camera, but I can start the people who are filming. So our shoots are observational. I say our shoot because in my work, it's very important the work of my partner, Lucia Venero. She is the photography director of all of my works, my projects, my documentaries. I have a very good relation with her, and it's very important in my projects.
Okay, that's absolutely incredible. And just when we're speaking about that, I've watched Sea Women as well, and what an incredible film. And one of the things I noticed in there is that the women who carry out fishermen's work, which is, a line of work that is largely associated with men. They are the pillars of their families, in the absence of father figures, and they also have a deep and a very genuine love for their work, as did the women historically before them. And these are some of the qualities that I picked up in Countrywomen as well. And I just wanted to find out how you came to know about the remarkable women in Countrywomen, and hear more about their lives as stock breeders.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm very surprised for me that you have been watching Sea Women. Thank you. I discovered my women through Women's Livestock Association, and I have meeting with some of these women, and we selected 3 families in the coast, but finally reduce the selection to 2 families because 2 of these families are very similar.
Yeah, and I wanted to just dive a little bit more into behind the scenes and talk about the actual filming process. So, I mean, in with one of the families, it looks as though we're in warmer months, and then there's a point in the film where it looks like, well, we are in winter. It's the snow looks heavy, it looks very, very cold, and still you see one of the women still carrying out her work day to day. And it's just so empowering to see. Could you tell us a little bit more about how long you filmed for?
Of course. Well, we record several months. The first we record were the interview in the coast. After that, I did the plot, and we filmed the ordinary lives. After that, we wanted to find a family in the mountains to record in San Roque de Rio Miera, because the coast family have their origin in that village. I don't know exactly the time, maybe 3 months, more or less. For us, what's difficult to find the family in the mountains. Yes.
That's incredible. And now I just want to shift a little bit to once you were done filming, after post-production, and it was time for the film to be taken out to the audience. I just wanted to find out, what journey has this incredible film had, and what's the response to it been like?
Well, Countrywomen have been selecting in several festivals around the world, in Mexico, in Tennessee, in Tunisia, in Portugal, or Italy, and of course in Spain.
And what's the response to it been like?
Sorry?
What has the response to the film been like?
My response?
The response from you.
It's difficult to understand, but I don't have expectative. I only want that the people see the scenes, the film. Sorry, but I don't. Well, I don't know. I don't have expectation. Never in my.
Yeah. And Marta, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for having a conversation with us. It's been such an honor and a privilege, and I'm such a big fan of your work. I can't wait to see more of your films in the future, and hopefully with another film of yours, you will be joining us here on Encounters. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
The pleasure is for me.
And I also want to thank Encounters funders and sponsors, and to every single person who's watching. Thank you so much for joining us. Please do follow us on all our social media platforms. You can also find the festival on its website at www.encounters.co.za, and Encounters will see you virtually everywhere.